and right now, hold on. All right, so Marissa ACIERTO, once again, the community organizer from San Diego, and a lot of accomplishments in the community, indeed with a lot of integrity. That's why we're calling on her for her political opinion and analysis. And we've talked about Mr. Donald Trump and his candidacy and, of course, the things that he has to do to succeed. What about on the side of the Democratic Party? Who do you see as the running mate for Hillary Clinton if she becomes the nominee?
I just, basically, I do know that I see some messages going out there, of course, in the community, and I think that if Hillary wanted to win on her side of the part, it would be the Democrat, the two twins that actually were out there speaking in the Democratic convention. I forget what was the individual's name. It was they're twins. I believe one of them, they're from Texas. I forget what the names of the two, but I think if she got those two twins, one of the twins that were in the political side, she would have a very good opportunity because they're Filipino and they're very well respected in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the delegates count seem to project that it will be Hillary Clinton. But what happens if there's a brokered convention? And who knows, because anything can happen and Bernie Sanders becomes the candidate for the Democratic Party. Who do you want to see beside Sanders as the vice presidential candidate?
Oh, for the VP candidate?
Yes.
Yes. Like I said, I'm not sure who those young boys are. They're of Mexican descent and they're twins. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out what their actual names are. I'm trying to.
So you're trying to say that whether it's Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, you're referring to the same candidate that would be good for them.
Yes, I think this is the person. They're twins. That's it. It's either Julian Castro. It's one of the twins, Julian and Joaquin Castro.
Julian Castro of the Department of Housing, I think. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they're actually they're very active in the Democratic community, and one of them, I believe, is right now currently the United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he was, I believe he was a mayor.
Yes. It's interesting, Marissa, that you mentioned for both parties, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, candidates to be vice presidential candidates would have a Latin descent. In other words, that seems to be what people are asking for. That would be a good balance, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems like, because of the Latino community growing, I believe that that they're going to be choosing probably of Latin descent that they're trying to outreach, and there's going to be a level of play on there. Mm-hmm. On that end. That of course there's talk about Condoleezza Rice and so forth being possibly the VP for Trump, but I don't know. Condoleezza Rice didn't choose to be with the other person when I believe that was Mitt Romney at mm-hmm. one point. Mm-hmm. It didn't pan out on that end. So now we have Trump and Rice is with the Bush team. Mm-hmm. So there were some bad risks there with Bush and Trump. So there's a little bit of question mark on that end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to have some open people that are not have political ties with other political candidates, and that will probably be the way for either or candidates for them to move forward.
Do you see John Kasich, Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio and the others also endorsing Mr. Donald Trump?
Yeah, I was thinking about Rubio, but again, he may be in that. I mean, there's like a question mark on that end with Rubio, but I think I'd rather have a female be there for Trump and kind of level it out, and especially a Latina who's actually is already like a governor on that end, especially and especially her being like I believe the 100 most influential Hispanics in the it's noted on that end, so that plays a key role on her end, and she's pretty feisty too. And so I think that she would be a match for Hillary.
Well, I'm sure all the political candidates are learning so much from your analysis, and they should really weigh the things that you say, because this could give them an enlightening advice, correct, Marissa Acierto, who is from San Diego community as a community organizer. Last question for Marissa, who has been so kind to give her time today. What do you think of the voter turnout? It seems they say that because of the passion to have a Republican president this year, that there will be more Republican voters going to the polling places compared to the Democrats? Or will it be the same passion because they want the first female president?
That's a good question, Awee. Actually, I thought that there were going to be more GOPs are going to go out there to vote, but don't be surprised if there's going to be also more Democrats that are going to go out there to vote. And the reason why I say this is because there are a lot of Latinos that are immigrants that are going out there and already filing for their voter. Is it their voter registrations that are becoming citizens because they want to get ready to vote? So and that would be probably in the general election. So be ready for basically the GOP also has to be ready for that too, because of the anger of the wall can also cause another outbreak.
Well, interesting conversation with Marissa Acierto. We have so much respect for her, for the things that she has done for the community. And we wish you continued good health and best wishes for all your undertakings. Marissa, we look forward to having another, conversation like this in the near future.
Well, thank you, Ali, for actually, giving me a call. And, and I hope either or candidates, whichever one that serves our community, will help whatever needs to be helped for everyone.
And we will be hearing from you again soon. Thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you too. Bye-bye.